Bill Gates is known for his technological innovations, but over the past few years, he has turned his attention to a different industry, and that's farmland and agriculture. Gates has made significant investment in agricultural land, sparking discussion and controversies. But why? And what does this mean for the agriculture industry? To understand Gates' interests, we must first grasp the challenges facing agriculture today. With a growing global population and environmental concerns looming large, agriculture stands at a crucial crossroads. Gates believes in the power of innovation. He sees technology as a beacon of hope, capable of transforming farming practices and tackling issues such as food insecurity and environmental sustainability. However, Gates' venture into agriculture and farmland investment has not been without its critics. Some worry about the consolidation of agricultural land and its impact on small-scale farmers, and environmentalists raise concerns about the ecological footprint of large-scale farming. Bill Gates has been slowly acquiring vast amounts of farmland over the years through his investment vehicle, Cascade Investment. He has invested in various types of land, including farmland across several states in the US, which makes him one of the largest farmland owners in the United States. According to the land report, Gates owns roughly 275,000 acres of land in the United States, which is worth approximately $690 million. To put in perspective the sheer size of Bill Gates' land holdings, it's about the size of Hong Kong and more than the entire acreage of New York City. Gates' farmland accumulation took about a decade to reach to its current point today, and all of the farmland was quietly purchased through a group of companies across 18 states, all linked to Cascade Investments. Now, you might be wondering, what types of crops are grown on Bill Gates' farmland? Well, you might be surprised to know that Gates' farmlands are growing the potatoes used in McDonald's French fries, the carrots at your supermarket, and the onion you use to season your dish. Based on data from the land report, Gates has 70,000 acres in North Louisiana where his farmland grows soya beans, corn, cotton, and rice. He also has 20,000 acres in Nebraska where farmers grow soya beans, and in Washington he owns more than 14,000 acres of farmland, growing so much potatoes that the fields are visible from space. Bill Gates is not only looking at investing in farmlands, as he also has investment in another type of farming, and that's meat production, but not just any meat. We're talking about synthetic meat, which is made inside a lab, and he believes that countries should shift to eating lab-grown meat, and so he has made investment in companies such as Beyond Meat, Impossible Foods, and Upside Foods, which are all companies engaged in the production of synthetic meat. With these investments making headlines, some conspiracy theorists are claiming that there are dark motives to Bill Gates' investment in synthetic meat and farmland, some saying he is aiming for population control and he wants to eliminate meat from our diets, and he's a climate change alarmist gone rogue. Some even thinks he's scarfing up each and every acre of farmland across the whole United States so he can starve the country's population. When asked why he was buying up so much farmland on Reddit AMA, Gates replied saying he owns less than 1% of the farmland in the US, and that he invested in the farms to make them more productive and create more jobs, and there isn't some grand scheme involved, and all the decisions are made by his professional investment team. Bill Gates also has investment in other big agricultural companies, such as Deere & Company, that does business as John Deere, an American corporation that manufactures agricultural machinery. He also owned shares of Monsanto back in 2010 through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, owning about 500,000 shares at the time. Monsanto is known to be one of the leading GMO producers and known for their controversial star product Roundup, a weed killer that some claims to be a carcinogen. Overall, Bill Gates is not the one growing the crops on his farmland. Most of it is actually rented out, as most farmland owners rarely farm themselves. Farmland is an asset with increasing value. It has great intrinsic value and it's a limited resource as we cannot make any more of it. And that's the reason Bill Gates' investment firm has invested so heavily into farmland ownership, as it gives a relatively good return on investment.